right, it says we are live. I guess we will. Now we're doing this in a portrait setting this morning. I'm hoping to be able to see if anybody comes in and a little bit better and see questions or comments or whatever. About to lose this thing. I'm trying to hold it a different way. It don't look like it's going to be any steadier. Matter of fact, it looks worse. Talk about a big head. Good Lord. This thing makes me look like a number 10 horse tub. Gotta get this back away from me a little bit. This looks terrible. Let's go over this railroad track. Pull over here in a second. How's everybody doing this morning? Yeah, it's another gloomy, rainy, chilly day. It's like 43 degrees. The high today is only supposed to be like 52, I think. I don't know. Michigan weather this spring is definitely ain't spring yet. But I guess it's on its way. I guess latter part of this week, next week, it's supposed to get up into the 70s. Of course, I'm going to be laid up for a couple weeks. And yeah, this is going to be my last range day for a couple weeks anyway. Having operation number 11 this Thursday on my wrist. They got to go and take some bones out. Good old arthritis has really took its toll on me, but what are you going to do? I'm going to pull over here and see if I can. Nah, I ain't. There's another vehicle there. And hey, Daniel. So they're going to go ahead and take some bones out of my left wrist, and I'll be in a cast for 30 days. So if I get out to the range, at least do a little bit of something the day before I get all laid up again. They figure it'll be a 3 months recovery, but I'm only planning on just being off work a couple weeks, so just won't be able to use it because of the cast. So Daniel, how is everything down in Ohio? I think you're in Ohio, aren't you? Better now than deer season. Yeah, my deer season, I haven't been deer hunting. I think this past season is probably 5 or 6 years. Just can't do it anymore, man. Can't walk any distances. Can't sit that long and train and run, yeah. I'm bringing the Beretta out again today. Me and this thing's going to have another battle. I brought, 150 rounds. It ain't going to be nothing but me and the Beretta today. And maybe I'll get some video on it or not. I don't know. I hadn't thought about it. And me and this thing, and it's one of them love-hate relationships with this thing. I really like the gun, but I actually ordered some new grips for it this morning. I forget, Gun Collector 100, I believe, was having basically the same problem what I did. He put lock grips on his, and he didn't really care for them, so he put up a deal on it. I think it's guns, GUUN.com, I think, gungrip.com or something like that, off of eBay. So I went in there and I thought, for $36, I'm going to order a pair of them and try it. They're a thinner panel than this plastic junk they got on the Beretta. So I thought, well, I'm going to give it one more shot today, and then I'll give it a shot with the new grip, see if it makes any difference being thinner. Maybe it'll feel better before I do anything drastic with it. Like I said, I really like the gun, but I just don't shoot it well at all. And I've been working on some one-hand loading drills, and now I'm going to do some of them today out to the range to with live fire. I've been doing it, of course, dry fire there at the house. I did just so the left. I've been fighting this for getting injections in it. And finally, this last one I had in December, it just did nothing. And I went in last week. He said, "Well, you want another injection?" And nope, let's fix it. So he's going to try. There's 2 bones there. Cause the wrist to there's a gap there in the wrist for flexibility, and it's not there anymore. So he's going to take these bones out. Hopefully this will take care of it. If not, he'll have to do a complete bone fusion, which means the wrist will not bend anymore. So that's the last resort. So, hey, it's fun, you know. This will be the 11th surgery, and all but one of them has been on feet, knees, shoulders, hands, whatever. You know, it's just live day to day, you know. Life gives you lemons, you make lemonade with it. But God's good. He woke me up this morning, giving me the opportunity to come out here to the range. That's good. So, nice ride out here. You're right, Daniel. It is not for wimps. My late father-in-law, he always said it wasn't for wussies, you know. And it sure ain't. They call it the golden years. I don't know anything golden about it yet. At least I haven't found any gold in it yet. But like I said, hey, we're above the ground. Life's good. A few lumps around. God never promised us a rose garden all our lives, so we just take it one day at a time. That's all we can do, as the old song goes. But I like doing these vlogs when I come out here, and I'll pass the time away just rambling on, really. Basically, that's all it is. But good to have somebody out there. At least, Daniel, you're out there. I appreciate that, bud. And load that smoke pole pretty good there the other day. Less than 2 minutes for 2 shots. That's pretty good. That's dang good. Feel pretty good about it. I never could load one that quick. I got rid of my muzzle loader, I don't know, 3 years ago, I think it was. I said, well, and I wasn't hunting anymore. I just can't see having guns around that you can't use. I just love shooting them, and if you don't shoot them and you're not going to shoot them, why have them? Trade them for something else or whatever. I'm not a really, what you'd say, a gun collector. Oh, inlines are great. I used to have an old 45 caliber that you had to put the cap on and all that stuff. And when I went to the inline, oh God, it's been a long time when I went to the inline. And yeah, they make life a lot more simpler, a lot easier for cleanup. Back when you had the old nipple and stuff on there, the old side loaders, or whatever you call them, traditional muzzle loaders. All you did was stick it down in a bucket of hot water and scrub the crap out of it, run the water through the nipple and dry it out good. Inline, you just pop the breech plug out, run a swab through there, and clean the primer hole, the firing hole, and the breech plug out, lube it up a little bit, and you're ready to go. Yeah, the old patch and ball. There's still a lot of them around there, but you don't see many people hunting with them anymore. But in a way, I wish I still had one. They're fun to shoot. Got to get the right ticking to mount the ball in and seal the bore up good. Sometimes it was a pain in the neck, but I was I always shot left-handed because I'm left-eye dominant, and I still do with my rifles and shotguns and everything like that. And every now and then I'd get a spark off of that percussion cap. Popped me right in the face. Good thing I always wore glasses. Build a shack on a small trailer. I have actually thought about that, Daniel. There's this house that we're looking at. Well, we're buying it if everything they ever get done with what they're doing with it. There's a 10 by 10 barn out to the back of the property, and then there's property behind that. There's a deer feeder, and I guess there's a deer feeder or something like that. I don't know. Kind of thinking along. I always loved deer hunting. I always look forward to the deer season, start of deer season. But Father Time has its way of taking you out of some things that you like and want. It is what it is. Well, I'm almost here at the range opening, so I'm going to close this thing down. And Daniel, thank you for jumping in there and BSing with me a little bit. Hey, Joan, good to see you, darling. You're a little bit late, but it's always good to see you anyway. And just going to go in here and spend the morning out here shooting. So everybody take care, and thank you for joining, and bless America and our armed forces, past and present. Just made potato salad and came here. Ooh, good old potato salad. Love it.